Dear students, this is Sister Sheila. Now we are going to see exercise 3.3 question number 6. And earlier we have seen the first subdivision. Now we are going to see the second subdivision, solving the cubic equation. Now we are taking the equation as a f of x, that is equal to 8x cube minus 2x square minus 7x plus 3. In the previous question, we added the coefficients and the sum is equal to 0, and we concluded that 1 is the one of the root of f of x. But here also we can check it now. If you add all the coefficients, whether we are getting 0. 8 minus 2 is a 6. 6 minus 7 is a minus 1. Minus 1 plus 3 is a plus 2. That means we are not getting here 0. So we can conclude 1 cannot be a root of this f of x. Next we are going to check whether minus 1 is one of the root of this f of x. And we are going to use this method. We are trying to find out the sum of the coefficients of odd terms. Here the odd terms are cube x to the power 3, and this is the odd term, and x power 1, this is another odd term. And for these coefficients we are going to add. Now 8 minus 7 is equal to 1. Next we are trying to find out the sum of the coefficients of even terms. Here the even terms are minus 2x square, and here the constant term, here the x to the power is a 0, and 0 also will come as the even number. So we are going to add these two coefficients, that is minus 2 plus 3 is equal to 1. Since we are getting both the sum of the coefficients of odd term and even term is same, equal, and we can conclude that and x equal to minus 1 is one of the root of f of x. X equal to minus 1 means when you bring this one to the left hand side it will become plus 1. Therefore, x plus 1 is one of the factor of f of x. Next we are trying to find out the remaining two roots of this f of x. Now we are using the synthetic method, and I wrote the coefficients of the given equation, and we found out that one root is a minus 1. We are going to divide by minus 1 here. Under this 8 we have to put 0. If you add 8 plus 0 is 8. Next you have to multiply this minus 1 into 8 is a minus 8. Now both are having the same sign. You can add and put their sign. So we got minus 10. Now minus 1 into minus 10 will become plus 10. Now 10 minus 7 is a 3. Next we are going to multiply minus 1 into 3, that is minus 3. Plus 3 and minus 3 will become 0. Now by using this, and we are going to form a quadratic equation, that is 8x square minus 10x plus 3 is equal to 0. Now here the value of a is equal to 8, b is equal to minus 10, and c is equal to 3. Now here we cannot use the factor method to solve this quadratic equation. So we are going to use the formula method to solve this equation. The formula is minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. When you substitute here x equal to minus of, the value of b is a minus 10. Minus 10 plus or minus square root of minus 10 the whole square, and minus 4 into the value of a is the 8 into c is a 3 divided by 2 into a is a 2 into 8. Now x equal to 10 plus or minus square root of this minus 10 the whole square will become 100, minus when you multiply these three numbers we are getting 96 and divided by 16. Now if we subtract we are getting x equal to 10 plus or minus square root of 4 divided by 16. Now x is equal to 10 plus or minus 2 by 16. Now we are going to simplify this one. First we'll take plus and next we'll take minus and simplify in order to get the roots of x. Now x is equal to 10 plus 2 divided by 16 is equal to 12 by 16. If we simplify by 4, we are getting 3 by 4. Next one we are taking x equal to 10 minus 2 divided by 16, that is equal to 8 by 16. If we simplify, we are getting 1 by 2. Therefore, the roots of f of x are minus 1, 3 by 4 and 1 by 2.